Yeah, I know it's annoying that I had to post this account and tell everyone about it, but I had to, because y'all know that there was like a fake TikTok account pretending to be me, which I don't really like, because it, you know, takes my words out of context, and then it gets really annoying, because I feel like people are like, they'll take clips and they'll be like, oh, she's only talking about one thing, whatever, when it's, you guys know I realistically go on live for like 20 minutes and talk to you about a bunch of stuff. So but yeah, sorry about that. Hope y'all can forgive me. Let me sit a little closer so the service isn't so bad. But yeah, it's definitely a bummer that people were like using my videos and shit, because I'm just like, yo, don't do that. Ain't for keeps. Most of these girls ain't got a clue. Talk to us about the merch. The merch was supposed to come out yesterday, but there's basically, the issue is there's a hoodie that I hate the shape of. It's like very weird material, so they're basically sending me a new one, because I don't want to sell you guys something that I wouldn't wear, you know. So I think we're gonna probably have it up by next week, ideally, but I just am waiting to get this blank, because I'm not gonna sell you guys something that I'm like I want to, you know, wear it too. So if I'm not comfortable in it, I'm not gonna sell it. So I'm just kind of waiting for it to like be done correctly. Is Ryder okay? Ryder is the best looking individual I've ever seen in my life. It's almost said. What else? What else was I gonna say? What's this filter name? This is the only, like, this is my favorite filter. It's by Brian, I think. It's For You, I'm pretty sure. I'm eaten up by mosquitoes, you guys. Like, eaten alive. When's the merch coming out then? Not 100% sure, but hopefully within the next week. When is the single coming out? So we have a tentative date as of now, but again, I don't want to say anything, because I feel like I always end up like screwing it up, and it ends up not coming out when I say it's going to. But hopefully within a month. Hopefully. You guys, it's not, y'all know I'm like, unfortunately not 100% in control. Did you just dab? No, stop. Cal, stop. No, I didn't. Why is it lagging? I think it's the filter. I get it if you can't answer this, but do you feel like you were better off as an independent artist? I mean, I definitely miss being independent in some ways, because I obviously have more control, but my label helps me also in ways that I wouldn't be able to do like on my own. So I feel like I'm just super grateful that I have the support of a label behind me. But obviously there's aspects that are like better about being independent, but I'm like just beyond grateful that I have a label supporting me again. how have you been feeling lately mentally? I've been honestly a lot better, I'm happy to say. I have some exciting news that I'll be telling you guys about in like a few weeks, actually, like end of August. Nothing to do with my music, to do with my mental health, that I'm excited, but I'm not going to talk about it until the day comes, but I'm looking forward to talking about it. And then yeah, I've been doing better though. I feel like I've been able to kind of like get myself back on a better track. I was kind of doing horribly for a while, and I felt just such an abundance of anxiety, and like I felt like I was falling back into a little bit of like a depression. And so I'm really, I don't know, that's why I tweeted yesterday, like, try to give yourself, or what did I say, like, you know, recognize when you grow, because I feel like a lot of people will like focus on their bad days and not be able to, even if it's minor growth, you know, still recognizing that you're like doing better, even if it's a little bit, is super important. And surrounding yourself with people who take your mental health seriously is very important as well. So I'm hoping that everyone watching this has a good support system, and if you don't, I hope that you know your worth at least, and that you do deserve people who love you and take care of you and appreciate you. I wish I could make this music lower, but I can't. Alright, anyone got any, like, send me some, like, deep introspective questions. Send me any questions, but let's answer some questions before I get off. I'm at a house with my brother and all his friends, so I'm just, like, looking and waiting for them to, like, come barge outside, because I'm going to end it, because I don't want them out here. But someone said, what made you post the thing on your story yesterday? I love that quote, because I feel like that quote is so fucking important, in the sense of, like, you know, I was just talking to my friend about this last night. It's like, you can have a bad day, a bad week, a bad month. You could even have a bad year, couple years, whatever. But, like, if you have one day where you're like, you know what, today I felt good. Today was a good day. That's, like, an important thing to recognize. And I feel like my story kind of was just saying, like, I might not always feel good, but I know I'm good deep down. And I know that my heart's good. And I always say that with people where, like, you know, people ask me, like, how do you not let the hate affect you or whatever? And I'm like, well, it's because I know at the end of the day that I'm, you know, a good person, and I know that I can go to bed with myself every night, you know, and I don't know, it's a whole long-winded topic, but I feel like it's important to talk. You guys know I love talking about mental health stuff, because I think it's fucking the most important thing ever, and I think it goes overlooked. Oh my god, I thought my phone was just falling. I just had a panic attack. But yeah, you know, I feel like I'm able to kind of look at things and be like, you know what, that's separate from who I am as a person, and I try to just be the best version of myself I can be, and that's all I can do, and that's all that we all can do. So what's the song called that you talked about on the Zach Sang show, where you said I belong in space? That song's called Meant to Be. Or no, sorry, that was the old title. It's called Homesick. We've changed that song title so many times. It's called Homesick. It's on the album. You'll hear it. What's been on your mind? Man, I've been thinking about this stuff with Naya a lot. I'm, like, really praying for her, and I hope that she's found safe and well, and I'm praying for her family and her child, and it's just such a fucking sad, horrible story, and I'm just, like, literally praying. I hate these tweets that I'm seeing of people being like, we loved her, or whatever, and I'm just like, let's not talk about her like she's passed away until, like, that's not, no, like, we have to all think so hopefully, and, like, I'm praying that, like, some freak shit happened, that she's, like, okay somewhere, and I'm trying to just think hopefully, because, like, man, that shit's just so sad. So I've just been thinking about her a lot, like, literally, I keep looking, like, I just keep thinking about it, and I'm just, like, literally every night I've been praying, like, please just, hopefully I wake up in the morning and look at my Twitter and it says she was found safe and is back with her fucking family and her child, and that's all I want to hear anyone talk about. And I want people to stop fucking tweeting shit, like, that's so pessimistic. Like, I don't care if, like, it's just, like, no, dude, like, this is someone's mother, sister, family member, like, this is someone's life. Like, don't talk about people like, I hate these headlines that are so fucked up, that were like, they just, like, they're saying shit that, I'm like, why are you guys dehumanizing this person so much? Like, let's hope she's okay. Like, I'm just praying that she's alive. I'm praying that she's found alive. fuck? Like, this is, it just, like, pisses me off that people are just so insensitive. Like, this is someone's mom. Whatever. Oh, the filter was what was making it glitch, by the way. That was amazing. What moisturizer are you using? Your skin looks so much better. Thank you. My skin's not that much better, honestly, but it is better. But I've been using sorry, my ADHD is really acting up. I have been using this stuff from Sunday Riley. Does social media ever get too much for you, and do you feel like you've escaped reality? Hey, Anna. Yeah, it does. Definitely. I feel really overwhelmed by social media sometimes, and a lot of my friends who I'm close with who are on this live stream can tell you, like, I'll spend, like, so hours talking and, like, over anxiety and whatever, and then they all know that I'm doing, like, better mentally when I'm not really as present on social media, which is kind of, like, obviously upsetting because I love talking to my fans and I love talking to my friends that I've made on the internet, but at the same time it's important for me to be able to, like, ground myself and kind of take a step back and be like, you know what, life is beautiful and precious, and, like, I'm literally, like, chilling on a lake. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't know, it gets really hard and gets really overwhelming, but I'm trying to learn how to cope a bit better because I think that it's really important too. Good question. How to explain inner peace? I don't think there's an explanation for inner peace. I think that's something that you kind of have to, like, find. I'm still on that journey for sure because I still have my really dark, sad days that I, like, just think really dark shit, but I feel like that's something that no one in the world, I would argue no one in the world, like, I wish they could make this music lower. I feel like no one in this entire world can say 100% with confidence that they have, like, full inner peace, and if they do, good for them, and that's, like, so incredible, and I think that that's so amazing. But I also think that, like, that's something that is an evolving practice that you have to continue to work on, and I'm, like, definitely continuing to work on it. But I think that, again, like, acknowledging your growth in that sense is super important. And hey, Madison is home. Happy birthday. I love you. How do you calm yourself down? I get off my phone, honestly. I just get off my phone, do something fun. Okay, good question. How do you boost your self-confidence? I still struggle with that a lot. I love you. Hey, I love you too. That's something that, I'm still working on. I saw a video recently of me, like, talking. Again, I hate also that I feel like I can't do these live streams with you guys because they all get taken and chopped up, and then people post them on TikTok, for example, and then they'll all destroy me in the comments when it's like I didn't even post that. I was talking to my fans and my friends, and, like, y'all are attacking me over a conversation that I had. But whatever. So I said something like, you know, I was trying to get, like, a mole removed, and people were like, she's so insecure, like, oh my god, like, they can't believe you guys look up to someone this insecure. And I'm like, that's a fucked up thing to say, because I feel like we're all a little bit insecure, you know? So I'm working on boosting my self-confidence because I try to just, I think it all comes down to your core and, like, who you are and knowing your worth, in the sense of, like, forget the external bullshit. And this is why I like having the conversation of, like, I hate this whole beauty standard thing, because I think that it's in my opinion, I think that we need to be able to say there shouldn't be a beauty standard. Everyone is beautiful, and your internal beauty means much more. Like, if your heart and your soul outshine your face, then in my book, you're way more fucking beautiful. So I think that, like, it's kind of like you have to work on shit internally, and then it'll shine externally. And I always believe that. And I think the most beautiful people that I meet or that I see, I'm like, you beam from within. Like, those are things that comes from within. I know that sounds so cheesy, and I know that sounds kind of like bullshit, but I swear it really, like, I don't know, I mean, I'm sure you guys can say the same. Like, people you've met sometimes, you're like, you just radiate, like, beauty, and it's because it literally comes from within people. Like, you have to work on things internally and, like, fix something that you feel is wrong inside yourself, and also be patient while you're doing that, because it's not an easy thing to do. And it takes a lot of time, and I'm still struggling to do so. Someone said, why do you address haters so much? I really don't address haters so much. I do these live streams and I just get asked questions and I talk about it. I really don't address them that much. So, compared to the amount of hate that I get versus the amount of hate that I address, I really don't. But I also feel like I have a right to defend myself if I feel like I'm being either bullied or slandered or lies are being spread about me. But I also have learned a little bit now that it's not really worth my time because people are going to make their assumptions on me no matter how many times I defend myself. If you could have dinner with one person, dead or alive, who would it be and why? I would have dinner with Nikola Tesla, and because I would just want to pick his fucking brain and, like, hear about everything. And if you guys don't know who Nikola Tesla is, you should totally do some research. But definitely Nikola Tesla. That's always kind of my answer for that question. Alive, I'd probably want to chill with... Elon Musk, I guess kind of like a current version in a certain light. Bo Burnham, I would definitely want to meet. I have a bug bite right here. Someone said, how are you so well spoken? Do you read a lot? That's such a compliment. Thank you so much for saying that. That, like, means a lot to me. I do read a lot, but I don't. Sorry, I'm like itching a mosquito bite and I can't talk this. I'm so eaten up, you guys. That's really sweet of you to say, because I feel like I actually ramble a lot and I don't really have, like, perfect dialect, so I appreciate you saying that. But I don't know, I just think I try to, like, listen and think before I talk. I try to, not always, but I try to. But yeah, I don't know. I appreciate you saying that, though. Being well spoken is, like, such a high compliment in my opinion. So thank you so much. What book did you read most recently? I read... What was it called? Oh, well, I read The Four Agreements recently, which I think everyone should read. I read it. That's, like, my third time reading it, but everyone should read The Four Agreements. It's really, really incredible, and it's about, like, mental health and taking care of yourself first. And it's basically about the 4 agreements with yourself that you're supposed to make as a human being. Guys, I have a mosquito bite right here, imagine. Do you read a lot of books? I do. I try to read books as much as I can. On planes and stuff, I try to read books. I reread a lot of books. Like, I've read Letters from an Astrophysicist probably 6 times, and it's by Neil deGrasse Tyson, and it's just, like, basically it's a compilation of emails and letters that people have written to him, and he's an astrophysicist, which is, like, somebody who just studies space, basically, and the physics of space. And yeah, it's just a sick book, and it's cool to see people's theories and then see how he replies as somebody who's so well educated and so well knowledged. It's definitely, like, really interesting. I would, if anyone's into, like, space stuff, I would totally recommend it. Ems Pierce said, I watched Fight Club last night. It was the best film I've ever watched. Fuck yeah, dude. It's the best movie ever, honestly. Like, it's my favorite film, hands down. Fight Club, Prestige, Shutter Island. Those are my top 3. How do you handle your emotions during this time? By the way, I love you. I love you too. Deep Fried AirPods. Love your username as well. I don't know. I've been trying to just navigate as well as I can. I've been trying to do things that make me feel better. Like, I go swimming, I'll take a bath even. And I'm not sure, but yeah. Have you watched Criminal Minds? I watched Criminal Minds this morning. I watched a really good episode this morning. Lara, get out of here. Tyler said, I disagree. Mr. and Mrs. Smith is the best film ever made. I don't think it's the best film ever made, but I do think that's an amazing movie as well. And Angelina Jolie can get it any day, so. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Amy. Guys, Amy's been going through a little bit of a hard time, so if anyone who knows Amy, if you guys could just send her some love when you get off of this, I would appreciate it, because she needs all the love she can get, because we love our Amy girl. Slander. Alana, stop. I didn't say Lyra. What are you talking about? Madison, Fight Club sucks. I will boot you out of this chat. I'm gonna literally kick you out. Someone was also tweeting today, non-stop, Rick and Morty sucks. Just trying to get a reaction out of me. You guys just gonna try to square up. Hey, besties, what have I missed? You've missed, honestly, the entire group chat bullying me, but it's fine. Y'all are... Pancakes or waffles, answer now. There's no right answer to that. There's no... Is that Ken's that asked that? There's no right answer to that. There's no right answer. I will take either. Bagels. Rick and Morty sucks. Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. I said Lara. Yeah, that's how I thought her name was pronounced. What is it, Lara? Sorry. Hey. Who wants to play me in beer pong one day? I'm really good. You guys, the other night I don't know how many of you guys play beer pong, but I'm a frat boy at heart. So I was playing beer pong and I kept hitting cups and then I got balls back and I was like, hit it again and hit it again. Everyone was like, Master, you're on fire. I was like, what's my last name? Yes, it's not Lyra. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really excited for you guys to hear this next fucking song and this next video. Really, really excited. Also, guys, if just saying, if anyone has any girls that they would like to set me up with, I'm very much so over the male race, and I would enjoy to have a girlfriend again, because men are scary. Where's the frog? The frog's not here. The frog's at my house. We're not at my house right now. Dan, you're excluded. You're excluded, Dan. There's a select few men that I'm down with. There's a select few men that I rock with. Rick and Morty, they're in there. Dan, you're in there. Who else? Bo Burnham is a select man that I can, make a exclusion for. Kevin Parker, he's good. Justin Roiland, he's good. There's a few men who are good, but overall, no. Any man who's in here, any man who's in here is excluded from the conversation. That men are trash, but anyone else, sorry to break the news to you. Ken's, don't start. What happened to that girl that you showed me that you fancied? Who, Tyler? Which one? Why is the question back on the screen? Is there a question on the screen? Tyler Durden, 60s Beer, said she didn't even say Tyler Durden. I'm sorry, Tyler Durden is excluded from the conversation as well. I'm telling you, there's a select few men that are excluded, but when I say select few, I mean select few. She said, what the fuck did Ken's do? I think she said dreamin', and I gotta go. Stop! Speak Spanish or I'm leaving. Hola, ¿cómo está? Let's be girlfriend and girlfriend then. By the way, I'm a Virgo with a rising Aries and a moon Sagittarius. Interesting. I like that. Okay, I gotta go. They're back. They scare me. I love you guys. So nice talking to you guys again. I miss you all and I love you so much. It hurts my soul. I'm gonna go chill with the Vibey Frog. Love you guys. The merch will hopefully be out next week. The single will be out in a month or less. Love you so much. It actually 100% a month or less though. No more than a month. Like I will, and if that doesn't happen, we're coming for epic. Okay, I love you guys so much. So much. You're my family. I don't know what that was, but I love you.